my friends, welcome back. Quick update. A few people asked about music in the last few videos and if I have Spotify or I should make Spotify, blah, blah, blah. Every other Thursday on Spotify. It's also linked in the description. There's like at least 50 playlists. Many to choose from. Anyways, thought I would just let you know. Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to a new week, new vlog. Starting it off with some drawers. J.Crew launched underwear, or relaunched? I don't know. They did a whole campaign video and everything, which made it seem like they'd never made underwear before, but I find that hard to believe. Just popping in to make your day a little more comfortable. We hope you enjoy this. I love that they brought the Oarsman logo back, although this bag is unnecessary. Looks like nice underwear. This is like the weirdest video to film. Anyways, J.Crew sent me drawers. They sent me drawers. You know? It looks like drawers. I don't know what to tell you. It's a boxer brief. Like, you don't give a shit. Anyways, while I have you here, let's have a little chat. We just had a drop today. It was our first release of the year. The January release. There we go. Very successful. Very amazing. Fisherman knits, pink mohair, card holders. Here's the thing. Fisherman knits sold out in 3 minutes. Insane, I'm aware. We didn't expect that. The ones in November, I want to say, that dropped, October, November, they sold out in like 15 minutes, but we doubled the quantities for this drop, and they sold out in 3 minutes. So obviously, it's crazy. But what I wanted to talk about is that some people are very upset and frustrated on EOT's Instagram that they weren't able to buy what they wanted because it sold out. And to that, I'm sorry, that sucks. I know how that feels when you want something, but it's sold out. But B, it's just a product at the end of the day. I'm not saying don't buy product because like that's how, I have a business to run. But if something's sold out, it's going to come back. You just can't have it this very second. Also, businesses do not only make one thing. Well, some do, but ours does not only make one thing. Most brands do not only make one single product. The Fisherman Knit Sweater is one product in a slew of other things. We have like 100 plus SKUs coming out this year. That is one of them. So take into account, we're not going to order thousands and thousands of that one item because we know it sells really well. We could, but then it would take the attention away from all the other products that we're also trying to sell throughout the year. Also, you have to think about the supply chain. So you place an order, minimum 3 months, usually upwards of 6 months in advance of when it's going to drop. So this was placed almost 4 months ago. And 4 months ago, we sold those Fisherman knits and they sold out fast, but we didn't have that many. We had a few hundred. This time we doubled the order, but in that 4 month span, the brand grows. Now, normally it's pretty like you can kind of track how much it's growing, but in the last like 2 weeks, we had kind of an exponential spike, which is amazing, great problem to have, but that meant the demand was higher as product rolls out. That is not something we can control. We can plan for a general graduating curve, but we cannot plan the exponential jumps. We cannot plan for a couple photos to go viral randomly, hit the explore page, and get thousands of new followers. I can't control that. That's a fluke. So when we ordered the product 4 months ago, we thought that that was great. We thought that was a good number. It would sell. It wouldn't leave us with leftovers because we never want to have extra product just lying around going to waste. We like to make sure everything gets sold for the planet, for the brand, just makes sense. But it wasn't a tiny amount. However, fast forward 4 months, things change, things grow, and now it's at a point where that was not enough. But c'est la vie. That's life. It's a growing business. It's a scaling business. It's something that we're working on every day to try and better anticipate the momentum and the demand for things, but we don't always get it right. And it's okay. Like I said, there's so many other products coming. There's so many other amazing things that arguably are better than the Fisherman Knit sweaters. So it's not the end of the world that if you didn't get it. I understand that you're frustrated, but that's the way it goes. We plan 4+ months out in advance. Sometimes that forecasting and planning is not spot on, but that's just the way it is. It's a growing business. It's a small brand. If you want something that releases thousands and thousands of units and you're always going to get it, go shop at a fast fashion brand. That's about it. That's my TED Talk. Thank you. Oh boy, finally getting back. Not there, but we're getting there. I was 7.5 with a bunch of hills, kilometers, and that felt good. I feel like that was the best run I've done in a while. I'm not too worried about pace right now. I think that was a 5:30 because I had some breaks and some hills and stuff. But I'm more just trying to get that lung capacity and that endurance back. And then later this week, I'll throw in a speed run workout, do some intervals, but just trying to get that distance and that endurance back because that feels like the hardest thing to do. Hello, reporting from the disco because in a kind of sad turn of events, I'm selling it. It's time to get the dream car, the old Defender 90 from the 80s or 90s. I'm not too picky. It's my dream car. It's time. I'm ready. But that means I have to part with this, and I love this thing. It has been my baby for the last year and a bit. I love it. It's amazing. I put a little feeler out on Instagram to see if anyone would be interested, and quite a few people are interested, so it's going to sell way faster than I expected. But I think it shouldn't be sold by the time this vlog comes out on Thursday. So if you're interested in LA area, or anywhere really, you just have to ship it or drive it, it could be yours. Give you a little bit about the vehicle as I'm going to get my haircut. It is a 2000 Land Rover Discovery Series 2 V8. It's got 118,000 miles on it. Pretty good for the year. Regular maintain oil changes, blah, 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 etc. It's in beautiful condition. Silver exterior, tan leather interior, no major issues, like upholstery-wise, exterior-wise. Excellent mechanical shape. It's rare to find one probably in this condition. I bought it really well maintained and then kept it really well maintained. I also just did a full head gasket replacement, which if you know anything about the Discoveries, they often have leaking head gaskets, which leads to blown head gaskets, which leads to a lot of other issues. So last month I noticed it was leaking, immediately took it in. They're like, yep, it's the head gasket, you caught it early, that's great. $4,000 later, we replaced that, in which the head gasket now will be good for the rest of its life as long as you don't overheat it, like don't drive it through the desert for 10 hours. But yeah, like if you know anything about the Discoveries, it's a notoriously fickle vehicle, but as far as they go, this one's in pristine condition. No codes, no engine lights, no warning lights, no three amigos if you're familiar, none of that. Asking $15,500. Someone's coming on Friday to see it and potentially take it, which would be hella fast, and now I'm really sad, but I don't know, I thought I'd put it out there. If you're interested, if you want more info, hit me up on Instagram if it's still available. But yeah, it's gonna be sad. Like, look at this thing. It's sad. It's kind of sad, but it's fine. We're gonna get the Defender, my dream car. I told myself years ago I would buy that car before I turned 30, and at that point was like a pipe dream. That felt insane. And now here we are, the ripe age of 26, buying it. When we did the fall winter 23 shoot in South Carolina last fall, this company, Car Cave, out of South Carolina, who imports vintage cars and trucks from Europe, We work with them to like supply the sick vehicles. So we had a couple Defenders, we had an old G-Wagon, we had old Land Cruisers. Anyways, they've got like the importing connects, they've got it all dialed, so they're gonna help me find the beauty, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, I don't know. Every time I drive it now, which is like yesterday and today and stuff, it's just kind of bittersweet because it's like, oh, it's ending. I love this car.
Jazz was for ordinary people. Jazz is ordinary people. It's the music of the young. Every time young people invent music, everybody hates it.